Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the Daughter.
And Megan, what are we playing today?
We are playing Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle by U.S. Apley.
Yeah, this is a deck builder game all about Harry Potter.
Yes.
You've got your wand.
I do have my wand.
You've got your Harry Potter shirt.
Yep, my Weasley's Wizard Wee shirt.
Yeah, so what's the significance of us releasing our playthrough this time?
It's Harry's birthday.
It is?
And J.K. Rowling's birthday.
Close to their birthdays.
July 31st.
Yeah. And do you want to tell our audience kind of what your plan is for going through? Because this is a game that actually has, like the books, 7 parts, I believe.
Years, yep.
So go ahead.
Yeah, so first year is going out around Harry's birthday today, and then we will hopefully have second year going out September 1st, because that is when you go back to Hogwarts. So kind of following a Harry Potter timeline with this.
Will we be riding Thestrals on the way from the train station to Hogwarts?
Yeah.
Because although for first years we have to take the boat.
Yeah, you do have to take the boat, and that's what we are in this one. We are going to be first years, so
we're taking the boat.
We're taking the boat, but the boat's pretty cool because you have that beautiful view of Hogwarts. So.
All right, so let's get our wands at the ready.
Yes.
And see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, this is game 1. This is the contents out of the game 1 box. So let's introduce who we are playing as. Megan, who are you playing?
I'm playing as the boy who lived, Harry Potter.
He looks so young.
I mean, he was only like 11, come on. And who are you playing as?
I'm playing as Ron Weasley.
Yep.
Little red-headed boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at that expression on his face. It really hasn't changed much throughout the movie.
No. So, in order to successfully keep Hogwarts safe, you're going to be defeating the bad guys and making sure he who must not be named does not do anything bad as well. So, you each get a little player aid, which is going to basically tell you the turn order and everything you need to know as you go through the game. So, it's all in your turn is in 4 steps, and they're very simple steps.
Yeah, now, because this is a deck builder game, and we are playing as unique characters, we get unique decks. Now, most of the cards in our decks are the same. We're going to start with a bunch of one spell, and that's the first spell I think that they learn is the Aloha Mora. And you'll see that down at the bottom it's got Ron's name on there. And you will gain 1, what do you call it, influence?
Influence tokens, yep.
So you can see I have a handful of those. Whoops. I also, because of Ron's special deck, he starts with the Clean Sweep, 11, which gains a lightning bolt. And it says if you defeat a villain, then you can also gain 1 influence. Now, Megan?
I go ahead and I get the Firebolt, which, isn't technically canon with how they follow along, because he doesn't get that till his 3rd year, but, we're just going to go with it. So Harry gains that, so you gain a Lightning Bolt, and if you defeat a villain on your turn, you go ahead and get an Influence. And I also get the Invisibility Cloak, which is you can gain an Influence, and if this is in my hand when a villain attacks or one of the Dark Guard events happen, I only lose 1 health instead of maybe 2 or more. And my ally is going to be Hedwig, so I can either gain a bolt or gain 2 health.
Now, I didn't get to show you all of mine. My item that I start with is Birdie Bots, every flavored beans, including Boogie and Vomit.
Yep.
I can gain an influence, and for every ally that I played this turn, I get to gain a lightning bolt. And then my ally is Pidwidgeon, which you said that was not really correct. It should be Errol.
It should be Errol, because that's Ginny's owl, actually.
Yeah. This ally gives me the same as Megan's, gain a lightning bolt or gain 2 health. Now, Megan, why don't you tell them what the lightning bolts are for?
Yeah, so the lightning bolts are going to help you defeat our villain. So we have our villain stack right here, and we're just going to flip one up. So we have Professor Quirrell, and you are going to try to defeat his health, which is 6. So those lightning bolts are going to be basically attacks against him.
And we have to have 6 or better.
Yep, so, and his reward is what you get once you defeat him, but this comes into play with every turn.
Yeah, so
for each hero.
He's going to make each hero lose 1 health.
And each villain kind of has their unique ability. So what you're going to do for each of your start, you're going to reveal and resolve a Dark Guard event card, which is going to be up here, the Dark Mark. You're just going to go ahead and flip that over and do whatever it says. This one is an event. So
It's petrification.
So all heroes will lose a health and cannot draw extra cards this turn. And then the active hero just go ahead and draws their 5 at the end.
And I do want to point out at the top it does say game 1.
But some of the artwork on here doesn't necessarily follow the storyline. And that's something I'll get to a little bit later. But you'll go ahead and do that. So you'll take care of whatever action is there. You'll go ahead and resolve any of the villain's abilities. So there we would lose a health. And then you go ahead and play your cards from your hand. You'll go ahead and gain whatever influence or lightning bolts and do all those actions. And then you can go ahead and hopefully pick up another spell or item or ally here. And we have a couple of those.
Now you're going to start your deck with 10 cards, but you're going to have a hand of 5.
Yes.
Unless you have an ability that allows you to draw extra cards.
Yep. And you cannot keep any tokens over until your next turn. So even if you happen to gain more tokens than what you really need to buy anything or to defeat any villains, they all just go back in the supply at the end of your turn.
Now the lightning bolts you can assign right away,
Yes.
but the money, you might as well try to use it to gain, like I said, some of the other spells or items or allies.
Or allies, yep. So yeah, that's about it.
All right, so now that we've got this set up, let's get ready to play. We should probably tell you how we win the game,
That's a
or
good thing.
more importantly, how we lose.
Yeah, you don't want to do that though.
So the way we are going to win is if we defeat all the villains. Now in the first game, there's only 3 villains in the stack. So it's pretty easy. It's an introductory game. We are first years after
We're
all.
11. I mean, what much more do they want from us? We're already doing more than most 11-year-old wizards here.
We also have locations here. This is how we lose. You'll notice that on the location card, there is these skulls down at the bottom. Are these really supposed to be dark marks?
I think they are, but they look more like skulls.
So if a villain gets 4 of these on here for this location, which is Diagon Alley, they would control this location. If they end up controlling both locations, then we lose. You'll notice it says game 1, 1 of 2. So you put the locations in order, and the location will tell you how many of those dark arts cards that we flip. This one says each turn reveal 1 dark arts event. Same as with the other one, which is the Mirror of Erised. So just wanted to point those out. So as usual, Megan, would you like to go first?
Oh yeah, I'm the chosen one.
You are the chosen
So
one.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go first.
So let's meet our first villain.
Yep.
Our first villain, oh, it's Draco Malfoy.
That's like
We
what
always
always
get
start
him
with.
to begin with.
You know.
So Draco's ability says each time one of these nice little metal skulls gets added to a location, the active hero loses 2 health.
Yikes.
So yeah, that's not the greatest. But when we defeat him, we get to remove one of those from the location.
And you can never die in this game, which is kind of nice.
Yeah,
too.
you get stunned.
Yep, and then you just reset your health.
You become stunning.
All right, ooh, so I have He Who Must Not Be Named. So I'm going to go ahead and actually add a token over there to Diagon Alley. So that triggers off Malfoy, correct?
Yep, and
So
you're
I
going to lose 2
2.
health.
Welp. All right. Actually, I'm not, though, because I have my invisibility cloak in my hand. So I'm only going to lose 1 health from that.
Now, why does that protect you?
Because I'm invisible. So if this is in my hand, I cannot lose more than 1 health from each dark art event or villain. So that's kind of nice. And I'll go ahead and gain an influence from that. And then all my other cards are Lohamoras, so I'll go ahead and gain 4 more influence tokens. So then I have 5 I can go ahead and spend. There's really not, they're all kind of low. But I do like the Essence of Dittany for 2.
Dittany.
Which I'm going to go ahead and take. And then I have 3 left, so I think I'm going to go ahead and buy Reparo as well. So
you had 5 total?
I had 5,
Wow.
yeah. So that helped me. So that was my turn.
All right, so flip a new Dark Arts card, which is Expulso. Active hero loses 2. Awesome. All right, I also have 3 Aloamoras, so that would get me 3 influence. And then I have Pidwidgeon, which I can either gain 2 health or I can gain a lightning bolt. I'm going to gain a lightning bolt.
Might as well.
And I also have the Birdie Bots, every flavored beans, which says I gain an influence, and then for every ally played this turn, I get to gain a lightning bolt. So I'll
There you
gain
go.
2, and I'll throw those on Malfoy. Pew pew. So
This isn't Frozen, this is Harry Potter.
so I
You have
have
your icy powers.
3 to spend. You know what? I think I'm going to take Oliver Wood there.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he goes well with my Birdie Bots.
he does. Alright, so for me, I'm going to get He Who Must Not Be Named again. So I'm going to add a location there. And I don't have my visibility cloak, so I am going to lose 2 health that turn. I do have a firebolt, so I'm going to go ahead and gain a lightning bolt. And Hedwig can either have me gain a lightning bolt or gain 2 health. I'm doing okay on health, so I'm going to go ahead and take another lightning bolt. And then I have 3 Alohamoras for 3 influence. So I'll go ahead and hit Malfoy for 2. And then I have 3. I think I'll go ahead and take another Reparo, because that's pretty good.
Reparo. All right. Great. We get He Who Must Not Be Named. We're going to add another one. This is like one of the worst
Yeah, we've
starts
never really
we've
done
ever
this
had.
bad before.
All right. So I have 4 Alohamoras. So that will get me 4 influence. Whoops. I forgot to actually put my influence back from last turn.
Ooh.
And then I also have the Clean Sweep, which will allow me to gain a Lightning Bolt. And I have not defeated the villain, so the second part doesn't come in. Put 1 there, so we only need 1 more to defeat Malfoy.
It's not too bad.
And I have 4 money to spend.
You can get anything there. You can go ahead and take your own spell you made up. Sunshine Daisies, bottom mellow, turn the stupid fat rat yellow.
Yeah, but I lose a health.
I know, yeah. So that was one of our.
But what's the benefit? I
promo
forgot
cards.
about that one.
You can draw 2 cards then, if you can take 1 health away for backfiring on scabbers.
Getting 2 cards is pretty darn good.
Is nice.
You know what? I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And this one, I believe, was a promo
It
card.
was.
And it's got the little star on there.
Mm-hmm. Then we got Dumbledore out. So
Oh, well, you know what? When we put that on there, I forgot to lose 2 health.
Okay. Active hero loses 2 health from Expulsio. So that kind of sucks because I can't.
And you're going to lose. Oh, no,
No,
because we didn't put one
we
on
didn't
there.
put one on
Sorry.
there. Yep. So I have 4 Alohamoras. So
that
go
was-
ahead and take 4 influence. Yeah, they're different. And then I have Reparo. So I can either gain 2 more influence or draw a card. I don't really have enough to get Dumbledore since he's 8, so I'll go ahead and draw a card. And I could gain a lightning bolt or 2 health, and I mean, we only have 1 more to take out Malfoy, so I might as well just go ahead and take him out there. And then the 4 influence tokens, I'll go ahead and I'll use any items I require go on top of my deck with the Wingardium Leviosa. Let's do that. Let's do 2 for Wingardium and then 2 for the Essence of Dittany. Ooh, Quidditch Gear. That's like my favorite card.
All right, so
Pretty good.
at the end of the turn, you're supposed to look and see if the location has all of the spots filled up, which it does not. So the villains don't control that. And then you look at the villain and you see that, hey, you've got all the ones you need to defeat him.
Yay!
So he goes away, and the reward is we get to remove one of these from a location.
Very nice.
Yay! And then we flip up a new villain.
I'm sure his father's going to hear about that, though.
We have Crabbe and Goyle.
Ugh.
Now, their ability is each time a dark arts event or villain causes a hero to discard a card, that hero loses a health. And then the reward is all heroes get to draw a card.
Woo!
So let's see what my dark arts. It's Expulso. An active hero loses 2 health.
Well,
Down to 4.
yikes. I'm at 5.
I don't have what I'm really wanting. But I will use my spell, my Sunshine Daisy Buttermellow, turn its stupid fat rat yellow. I will lose a health,
Ew.
but I will get to draw 2 cards.
Do you have a way to heal?
Well, I was hoping I was going to get something that,
Wasn't a Loamora.
yeah, because I got 4 of those. So it will get me 4 influence.
That is the thing in this game. There's not really a way for you to thin out some of the starter cards.
That
in
is
this
true.
Deck, which is kind of unusual, I feel like, for some deck builders, because there's not a good way to thin your deck.
Yeah, so I will actually do this. I will use Pidwidgeon's ability and get 2 health back.
There you
So go there. And you know what? I think I'm going to use Wood's. Whoops, actually I'm not. I will just gain a lightning bolt from Wood because his is I get to gain 2 health if I defeat a villain.
Well, you're not.
Pidgeot's, I just get the choice of either getting a lightning bolt or 2 health.
Got ya.
So I will go ahead and assign that lightning bolt to Crabbe and Goyle, and that will be my turn.
You don't want to buy anything?
Oh yeah, I do get to buy stuff. I
You
got
can get
4.
everything but Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. You know what? I think for 3, I guess it really doesn't matter. What's that one do? I forgot.
Gain a bolt and a health.
Gain a bolt and a health.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take
The
that.
Quidditch gear is the best.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Ooh, and we got Hagrid out.
I do like Hagrid. Hagrid
Hagrid's pretty good.
does heal you.
Ooh, Flipendo. Active hero loses a health and discards a card.
So you will also lose a health from
Right.
Crabbe and Goyle.
Alright, well I'll just go ahead and get rid of Alohomora there. And I have Essence of Dittany, so I'm going to go ahead and gain 2 health, so I'm not in the danger zone there.
Highway to the danger
I knew the
zone.
moment I said it you were going to do that too. So my Firebolt's going to allow me to gain a Lightning Bolt. Alohomora will let me gain an Influence. And Reparo, I could gain 2 Influence or draw a card. Since I lost a card, I might as well draw and see what I get. Which I got my Invisibility Cloak, which is a little bit too late for that though. But I'll still get an Influence for it. So I'll go ahead and sign that bolt to those guys. And then for 2, I'll go ahead and buy Wingardium Leviosa, just so I'm not wasting a buy action.
Leviosa. Leviosa.
Leviosa.
All right, so we get Flipendo. Active hero loses 1 and discards a card,
So
which
you're gonna lose
means
2.
I will lose 2 because of stupid Crabbe and Goyle.
You know.
Yeah, this is not really, not the greatest here. I've got 3 Alohomoras, so 3 influence. I have my Clean Sweep, which will allow me to gain a Lightning Bolt, and then I have my Birdie Bots. And unfortunately, I did not have any allies this turn, so I will only gain an influence. So I'll go ahead and I'll assign my Lightning Bolt there. I've got 4. I'm going to buy Hagrid because he's an ally and he heals.
Hagrid's a good guy. So mine is Petrification. All heroes lose a health and cannot draw extra cards this turn. I have my Invisibility Cloak, so that's just not gonna hit me, but it is gonna hit you there. But I do have Essence of Dittany, so any one hero can gain 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and use that on you.
Thank you.
Yep. Which is what it actually was used for in the movie, because we used it when Ron got splinched.
Splinched. What a name.
It
It
was
just
nasty.
sounds hurtful.
I mean, it was not pretty though, so you know. Because of my Invisibility Cloak, I'll go ahead and gain Influence. My Firebolt allows me to gain a Lightning Bolt. Alohomora lets me gain another Influence. And Reparo, I could gain 2 Influence or draw a card. I'm going to go ahead and take the Influence this time because I do want to get that Quidditch gear. So I need enough for that. So put that one on there. Hopefully you can defeat them next turn.
Oh yeah.
And I've got 3 for the Quidditch gear, and then just fizzle that extra 1 there. And now we have Incendio that came out, so you can gain a Lightning Bolt and draw a card.
All right, so we have Petrification. All heroes lose a health and cannot draw extra cards this turn.
Yikes, so you're going to lose 2 actually from Crabbe and Goyle.
Oh, no.
Wait, because you discard, right? Oh no, you just don't.
No, just can't
you just
draw.
didn't draw extra, okay.
Yeah, don't scare me like that.
I'm sorry.
All right, I got 3 Alohomoras, so 3 influence, and I have Wood. I have Oliver Wood. I will gain a Lightning Bolt, and I also have Hagrid, which says I gain a Lightning Bolt, and all heroes gain a health.
Woo!
So go back to there.
Thanks, Hagrid.
I will go ahead and assign my Lightning Bolts to Crabbe and Goyle, which will defeat them. So Wood's ability says if you defeat a villain, any one hero gains 2 health. I think I shall gain my 2 health. So they are toast.
Woo!
Put these back away. We do need to shuffle those.
Okay.
And our new villain is Quirrell. And we talked about what Quirrell does at the beginning of the game.
Yep.
So
And you have 3 influence. You can get anything but...
that's true.
You can get Reparo, Reparo, or Reparo. Which one can I interest you in?
I guess I'll take Reparo.
There we go. Ooh, so there's another one of our promo cards come up. So I have Rabbit, Heartstring Hum, turn this water into rum. And
That was Finnegan's, wasn't it?
Seamus's, that's why there's a little explosion there, because, you know, he likes to blow things up.
Wow.
Alright, so mine is Petrification. We all lose a health, and we cannot draw extra cards. Okay, so I've got Hedwig, so I'll go ahead and take those 2 health from him. And Reparo can gain 2 influence or draw a card. I think I'll go ahead. I can't draw a card, so I guess I'll take the 2 influence. Wingardium Leviosa gives me another influence, but any items I acquire, which won't be any because there aren't any out, another influence, and then another one for my 2 Loamoras there. So I am at 5. You lose a health, but you gain 4 influence.
Wow.
With that one. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a moneymaker there.
But I am at 5, and I do kind of want Descendio because that gains you 2 bolts. So I'm going to do that one. And then we have the Snitch.
Snitch. All right, my card is Expulso. Active hero loses 2 health.
Yikes. Ooh, come on. Come on.
Yeah. Okay, so I only have 1 Aloamora.
It's not bad.
No, because that means I have a bunch of other things.
That's good.
Here's the thing. Do I want to hit Quirrell hard?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna hit
You know
him.
who's on the back of his head. You want to take him out.
That's true.
I mean,
So
come on.
so let's just go all fight here, okay?
Yeah.
So there's my Quidditch gear, and I will actually I do gain a health
Here's the
and
thing.
I gain a lightning
If you can
bolt.
take him out, we win.
Well, I don't know that I'm gonna
You
take him
can
out.
do a good chunk of damage.
I will play my clean sweep and I will get a lightning bolt.
Woo.
I will play Pidgewiggin, which I can gain a lightning bolt or 2 health. I'll go ahead and gain a lightning bolt. And then I will play my Birdie Bots, which allows me to gain an influence. And then it says for each ally played, I gain a lightning bolt, which I only played 1. So
See, that's good though because you're going to help me out because I'm not going to be able to do much to him next turn.
so there's 4, and I only have 2 influence. There's
None.
nothing I can buy, so those just get wasted.
You know. Alright, so mine is going to be He Who Must Not Be Named. So go ahead and put another one on Diagonally, and then active hero loses 1 health. I don't have my invisibility cloak, so I am going to take that.
Oh, I should have lost a health last
It's okay.
from Quirrell.
Go ahead and gain 2 because I'm going to use my Dittany on you since you're hurting more than me.
And I gain 2.
Yes, 2 health. Okay, so I have 3 Alohamoras to go ahead and gain those influence. And then my Wingardium Leviosa, gain another one. Still not enough to actually use that ability to pop an item on top since I don't have enough influence there. But I am going to go ahead and take Incendio for 4. And that would be that.
All right. We get Petrification. All heroes lose a health and cannot draw extra cards.
Yikes. And you take another damage from Quirrell.
I do, but that's okay.
What I just healed didn't
Because
really help.
I'm not even going to worry about playing any... Yeah, unfortunately
just
I am.
Play your turn.
I am, because I don't have what I thought I had.
Don't get cocky, Ron. Come on.
Yeah, so I have 3 Aloamoras, so 3 influence. I have, because I cannot draw any cards, I am not going to use my stupid Fat Rat yellow card. Won't even use that.
No.
But I will gain 1 from the clean sweep.
Nice.
And I will go ahead and just assign it there. 3 influences. Is that gonna? Oh, I could buy me.
Reparo.
I could do
Or
that.
Dittany. I feel like you need that. You're getting hurt a lot.
All right, I'll buy that, even though I'm wasting 1.
Well, you need to heal.
But all we need is 1 on
Which,
Quirrell.
you know what? I'm just gonna, just do a lot of hurt for him. So Flipendo, active hero, loses 1 health.
And you're going to lose 1 from Quirrell.
Yep, and I have to discard a card from Flipendo, which is fine. I'll go ahead and get rid of Alohamora. So, I get to go ahead and Incendio lets me gain a lightning bolt, and I draw a card. I got my Quidditch gear, so I get another lightning bolt. I'm doing really good now, and I gain a health. Descendio gives me
Quidditch gear is
2
really
lightning
good.
bolts. And then Wingardium and Alohamora give me 2 influence. So, I mean, I only need 1, but let's just go ahead and assign my 4 and take him out just to make sure he's totally gone.
Yeah, you just destroyed the back of his head too.
That's kind of what I was aiming at, knock out the turban.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I mean, I'm not-
Quirrell is Toast?
I really don't need to finish my turn.
No.
I can't do
So
anything anyway, so yeah.
so we kind of get the Triwizard Cup, except this would be a
Maybe we just get extra house points.
okay. We'll get
just
extra
do
house
that.
points with our trophy.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the trophy,
Woo!
which is good because we don't want Voldemort to get a trophy.
Hat! Don't say it.
Oh.
No. Taboo. You know who.
Okay. So since we're not going to talk anymore about he who should not be named, let's get to what we think.
So since this is my game,
This is your game.
And
You did get
I
it for Christmas.
am, the Weasley in the family, and Harry Potter is big part of my life. I'm gonna go ahead and start, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
I love this game. I love deck builders and I love Harry Potter. So it's two of my favorite things combined. So I think it's really cool how your each individual character has kind of different attributes for what you kind of get in your starting hand. I like that all of the artwork is from the movies, although some of the artwork does not match the current movie with the year you're in. But that's just very minor because I do know they are going up to you incorporate some of these cards into the other games. So, you don't always want to have an 11-year-old and they're supposed to be 15. But I think it's really cool. All the components are great. I know we didn't get to some of these. But, here we have the sorting hat and just the Quidditch gear. Everything in this whole Harry Potter universe is super cool looking anyway.
So there's more Quidditch gear in the game than I thought there was.
So, yeah, there's a lot of Quidditch gear. We just didn't really get to it.
I had it. I used it.
Yeah, you had it. And
It seems like you get it every game.
I normally do, yeah. But, you only have a couple allies in game one. You have Dumbledore and you got Wood and Hagrid that you get in the deck for game one, though.
I'm going to show those off
Yeah.
a little bit. So yeah, there's Hagrid, and there's Oliver Wood.
Mm-hmm. And then here you've got Dumbledore. He's 8 influence. It would have been nice to get him because he does give you quite a lot, but you have to be able to get a lot of influence tokens to get him.
Well, and the first game really plays so fast that chances are, even if you did get him, coming up, you probably wouldn't get to play him because it would take you most of the game in order to get to where you can get 8.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to be drawing a lot of cards.
You would, yeah. Another thing is, I think, honestly, these little tokens are really cool because the fact they are metal.
And they're
got
metal.
weight to them. Yeah.
Yeah, they are heavy.
They're pretty good, which I don't know why the villains got some better quality tokens, but they add just to kind of that cool, sinister looking vibe to them. What do you think?
Now you saw this first game is very basic. This is to teach you the game. Because like I said, we're first years, so we're learning. I do like it. I actually find this enjoyable because you could really easily teach people the game using this first one. With only 3 villains, like I said, it plays very fast. Only 2 locations.
And the rule book does say, if you feel pretty comfortable with this one, you can go ahead and skip game 2 and just go straight to game 3.
But we're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that. No, we're just going to go for it in chronological order.
Yeah. In fact, we'll be bringing game 2 close to when the students go back to Hogwarts in September. The first part is September.
September 1st.
So not really too far away. We're at the end of July right now, so get through all of August, and then we'll have the students going back. But you want to talk a little bit about the spells and the fact that it shows you how you do the spell on the card.
I think that was really cool. And I am a big fan of the Hogwarts Mystery app. And, when you're learning the spells, you have to trace that type of outline onto the phone to, cast it. I thought that was really cool how it came into play here, just kind of with what, it shows you how to do the spell so you can learn at home.
So then I'm assuming that since it's in this game and it's in that game, that this is kind of the universal symbol for doing that actual spell. So you have that, you have the Reparo, which looks like that.
Yeah,
we have, where are some of the other ones?
Wingardium Leviosa is definitely your swish and flick motion right there. You can easily see that.
And then
it's little things like that that get me excited just because I'm really into this universe and just the little things make me really happy.
Yeah, so here is the Incendio, And then what else we have here? We have
Yeah,
Lumos.
that's the first spell you'll learn in the app. So I was like, is that really how you do it? And I was like, oh yeah. When it comes into the gameplay, it was really cool. And I know, I think...
There's Descendio.
Because I
Or
got my
Descendo.
wand at Ollivander's, and when I got it in the new part of, you know, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal, they came like with a map where you could go around to certain parts of the park and kind of use the spells, and it showed you those like iconography there too. So I mean, it all ties in the whole Wizarding universe together, which I think is just awesome.
Yeah, the other thing is these player boards that you have, you know, they're pretty cool.
they're notched,
very
too.
sturdy. Yeah, and they're notched. So you have your cards here. You have your player
very
card and
well.
your reference card that you put up here. You can just slide your heart token on that, and then it will tell you when you're stunned, what you do, and you get your little stunned thing there when you lose your last health. So that's pretty cool. The board is nice. It's functional. There's,
Yep.
you know, what I think was kind of a missed opportunity. Actually, I take that back, because now that I actually look closer, I didn't realize I didn't see the little footy prints.
Yep.
Because I was going to say that this would have been really cool to make this a Marauders map, and
it kinda is.
it kind of is. Now, you know, it's not showing, you know, the layout; it's just showing the footprints, which I would have liked to have seen that. But you do have the outlines for where all the cards go, where the lightning bolts go, and so forth. So that is really cool.
That's something I want to show off on the back of the board, actually. Because it is a trunk, as you did see at our intro. But when you pick up the board, see maybe? Yeah. So when you put it away like a trunk, when you open it, it is going to have, you know, what your trunk should look like. And you have the Marauders map right on
Your
top.
pretty butts.
And chocolate frogs and your snitch and all your galleons and sickles and all that fun stuff. So, I mean, I think that's cool just for thematic purposes alone.
Now, the game also comes with two characters that we did not play with.
Yes.
That is Hermione and Neville Longbottom.
Yep. So here's Hermione's starting card, and then her...
She looks so young there.
They all were, and she was the youngest, too.
I know, but she looks so young. She looks like she's like 4.
No. But her starting cards, she gets all the same Alohomorphas. But her ally is going to be Crookshanks.
Which Crookshanks really didn't play much of a part in the...
Didn't come until Prisoner of
anything.
Azkaban. But, you know. And then you have the Time Turner. Again, doesn't really come until the 3rd book. But, you know, she gets that ability, which is kind of cool. And then the Tales of Beetle the Bard, which definitely doesn't come in until the 7th. But it is kind of cool just to have, you know, her little unique abilities. And then you've got Neville over
I've
there.
got Neville. Look at the teeth on Neville there.
Oh, those are fake teeth, too, you know.
Yeah. His
Poor
little...
Neville.
It looks like a little chipmunk. But his...
Well, his parents were dentists, okay? You know, Hermione had the advantage of that.
That is true. So his ally is Treva, the frog. And
Toad, yeah.
let's see. So then he has a mandrake
He was
for
really
his
good
item.
at herbology, so
He
that's
was.
why.
And then he also has a remember all.
The problem is he can't remember what he forgot.
Yeah, that's true. So that's what he gets. And then as you saw just a few days ago when we published our unboxing for the Monster
Box of Monsters.
Monster Box of Monsters expansion, that came with Luna. So we now have 5 characters that we
Yes.
can choose from.
And we have a new updated hero card too with some different abilities for them. But here's what our box insert looks like. Very similar to what the Monster Box of Monsters one looks like. So we have a pretty good sized box for game 1. Then you don't really get a lot more until game 4. And I'm assuming that's hopefully...
That kind of scares me.
We get the Triwizard Tournament though. That's what I want. And I want a particular villain to come out in that.
Because we're kind of treating this... I mean, Crumb? He's a villain?
Not a villain. No, I want Barty
I know.
Crouch Jr. to come
I
out.
know,
Like,
you want
I
David
want him
Tennant.
to have a card, but I'm not looking. I'm being very good.
Yeah, we're kind of treating this like legacy, like a
Yeah.
legacy game, and we are not opening these until we are getting ready to do that.
All
So,
I've looked at is the rules, just because I want to see what the different edition was. I have not actually looked at the cards in game 2. But yeah, I'm super excited to get these out.
no, so I would say if you like Harry Potter and you're looking for a Harry Potter game, this does
is
have
great.
some thematic feel to it because you know you're getting and casting spells. Now, granted, you're gaining influence,
Yeah.
you know, money and that sort of thing.
And they're the basic spells. I mean, you know, you're not learning your Patronus charms, obviously, first year. So, I
Right.
mean, it does kind of go along with the theming for that, too.
But you know, this is a great entry level, and
Yes.
the fact, like we said, you get to build upon that. So as you become more and more adept at deck builders, then you increase the the difficulty of the game, because I have heard from other players, or friends that have had this, when they start getting up here in the game 6 and 7, things get a little tough, and they're not winning those very often. So
It's exciting.
you do want to see the game difficulty progress. You want to be challenged as you keep going forward.
Because,
So
the first level, it's good just to kind of get your foot in it, but then it's so easy for us, though.
yeah. So what we're going to do is, like I said, the game 2 will be next. We've got about a month before we have to get that in for the Hogwarts students to go back to school.
Yep.
So we will be diligently playing that.
Yes.
But that is Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle. I highly recommend it.
Definitely 2 thumbs up for me.
And we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
If you would like to support us, you can visit patreon.com/dadvdaughter.
Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.